So, what do we do now? I mean, we already know we can't really rely on the people in this town. There isn't a lot of information in this library, and we know some shady person has been doing shady things somewhere. What now?
Wizards and priests.
Wizards and priests.
So I believe maybe we should take care of the priests first. I say to Sir 14th.
Maybe.
There's probably something you might be able to handle better.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, so any suggestions?
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear what you exactly said. I just caught the end of it.
He was just asking what you guys wanted to do.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I don't know. I really don't think that we're going to get too much information out of these people. But if we know the general area where these wizards come from, then perhaps just entering their territory could bait them out. However, we're not going to really be prepared for.
You may have to be very careful.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't get the feeling that these are anybody that anyone wants to mess with.
Probably not.
Otherwise, they'd be gone already.
Well, that's the thing, is that, like they said earlier, nobody's really came forward and said that they were attacking the town or admitted they're the cause of shit sewers.
Mm.
Yeah, is there a complaints office or something? There was a complaints thing in the Chamber of Commerce?
There is a complaints box, yes. Generally, they...
Too many tentacles in the sewer.
Yeah,
Is there any pages of parchment, scripture?
Yes, right on top.
Okay, I'll take some ink from the vial and start writing a complaint.
Wait, what complaint are we writing?
So you go back to the Chamber of Commerce.
Wait, why are we
town.
making a complaint? Why are we writing a complaint?
Why, good Sir Knight?
Anyway, so what are you guys doing? So as far as I'm aware, unless you say you're actually going back to the Chamber of Commerce, you're all still in the library.
Yes. Well, if you guys still, I would go back after the meeting ended.
Okay, I suggest we may have to deal with this priest first.
Yes,
because
I was going to... We just have to wait until I could go back to see the mayor so we can actually get his name and, be able to identify him when we get to the church.
What time is your appointment with the mayor, sir?
In about an hour, 2 hours.
Okay.
About 2 hours.
Do you have any other business in the chamber?
Well, just get the permission, go see the head guardian, he'll give me the name and we'll be off.
Okay, I shall post this complaint on behalf of myself and,
What complaint are you filing?
Well, due to
the
horrible, just despicable nature of that sewer, just how it's in disrepair, and
it was relatively
something needs
clean.
to be done about it.
It was actually relatively clean and well lit.
What about those animate slime? Huh?
That's what they have you guys for.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, they did pay people about 40 coin each to take care of it, so... You're still gonna file that complaint?
Rip up the frigging complaint. Scatter it into the sky. There, you happy?
Oh, poor bear. It's okay.
Oh, it's horrifying. Anyways.
Okay. So unless
I say we depart and have an adventure.
Alright.
This town makes me uneasy.
You want to leave the town as a whole?
One more glass of mead, please.
Maybe get some supplies first, but otherwise...
Wait, am I to gather that you want to leave this town as a whole? and not come back.
I'd come back, but for now,
You guys want to
I
go
don't
check
like
out
staying
the...
here for extended periods.
But arrow,
People
to
aren't
me,
very-
women.
Perhaps we
No,
can go see a neighboring town and find some work elsewhere. But
Maybe the church has something for us, or
but
can say
perhaps
something.
perhaps we should do enough work until we could get horses and then be gone with this town indefinitely.
No, there's an idea.
I believe after
Well-
one more mission, we should gather enough gold coins to buy each of us a horse and ride off. Unless we are frivolous in our spendings, that is.
Maybe we
It's
should still
about-
get some supplies first, and then, well, I mean,
About another two.
maybe the people that caused this elemental of filth are still in town.
I asked
I
the
believe it
So-
may have something to do with a priest that I spoke of. Whether it was a priest as he's a dark priest, or if he sensed something and may be able to illuminate us on this.
So you said you wanted to leave the town.
If everyone wants to leave the town, we could leave after two more missions here. But for now,
So you lead these people.
Okay, I'm back.
what do you
Hey
say?
there.
Hey, how's it going? What do you say?
Would you leave these people without a guardian to their own fate?
Borax.
Well,
Doesn't seem really.
they seem to have plenty of warriors traveling by and mercenaries traveling by. It's not
Yeah,
as
they
if they
seem to have
need
a bigger-
us. There's no ongoing threat. And once we take out whoever created the filth animation, this town should be safe.
Yeah,
And-
safe. I think they have something more subtle than immediate danger. Really, the people here is too strange. It's
Yes,
like they're,
they are.
I whisper to your ear. Wrong on the head, brainwashed. You know what I mean.
I agree. They are extremely short-sighted. I make no effort to hide my voice. I just say that.
And I want to stay because you know why? If someone could do such a thing and cause this on a town, it's probably strong. And I want to face that person.
What I believe is it's just the culture and their history combined to create such a state of mind among these people.
How did we come across this town anyway?
As far as you know, well,
We just traveled
I
along
guess-
the road and it was there.
I guess I found it because it was the closest town to my temple.
Oh, I was in the town playing, but I don't remember how I got there. I guess I just was traveling and came across the nearest place that would give me money for playing.
I would have come. I might have met you guys. I think I would have met Rin in the past, but I would have come overseas.
So we all came from different places. And
Yes.
we just met to solve this.
Well, I would
Silver?
think Rin that my character met yours in the past too.
How? What do you have in mind? What do you have in mind?
He's well traveled and he's basically trying to spread the dawn.
Well, maybe I remember.
and he has a-
remember
Yeah,
some asshole who thought he could teach dwarves his religion and left because the dwarves weren't really comfortable with that. Maybe. Does that sound good? Because I was the only human in there. So.
Weren't you
we
from?
met each other.
Wait, weren't you from like temples in the north?
Are you asking this in character?
No, I'm trying to figure out how we would have known each other because he would also visit many religious sites.
Well,
real quick, guys, real quick. We can come back to this. We can work this out, in between sessions there. But
Okay.
let's work on it a little outside of the session. But for now, let's go over the clues that you've gotten so far.
Shit,
So obviously, yeah.
All right.
Question: Since Sleeping Dragon is back, maybe Hycorax has something to tell us. that he sensed and he couldn't talk to us before?
No.
Winkle, winkle.
Yeah, maybe if he checked his Skype chat, he might be able to see what he saw when he was out and about in the wilderness before he came and found you guys. Real quick, let's go over the clues we have, and this is me making sure my notes compare to you guys. As one, you guys think that there's something weird with the town.
Don't look good.
It's not a thing. There is.
Okay, there's something weird with the town.
Something wrong. Yeah.
There was a priest that came through and blessed the sewers an indeterminate amount of time ago.
He said a month ago.
A month ago, sure. And he blessed the sewers, and he preaches at the church outside of town to the north.
A month is enough time for a magical creature to grow to such size.
Well, let's go investigate.
Alright, maybe time skip to basically get the mayor's note, go talk to the guard, get the name, and head to the church straight off? Or do you want to do this piece by piece?
We could time skip. Hi, Korax, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, did you get the Skype message I sent?
Yeah, I got the message.
Okay, and you actually managed to run into these guys in the center of the town square just as they're about to go back into the council chambers. What are you doing?
Sorry.
Well, I guess I was exploring the outskirts of the town up to this point, and I found a church out to the north. And the people there were all, like, pale and sickly and tattered looking.
Okay, can you say this in character or with some context? I mean, where were you?
Yeah, say this in context,
hey, hi,
man.
So
He
let's say
said he
you
was
fi-
out to the north.
Yeah, but let's say you find us, and what do you say? How do you greet us, or is this urgent? You know, role-playing stuff.
Yeah, sorry, I just got back. I'm just still.
Don't worry. Just a suggestion.
Right.
Well, I would stare at him and just continue on and do what I'm doing, and leave everyone and re-meet them after I get the information.
Yeah, the mayor writes it out for you that you have a free way to investigate the slimes in the sewer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we find Hycorax, and he tells us that he found all these sickle people there.
Yeah, he saw sickly people going into the church.
Okay.
That's right, Hycorax, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I look at Sir 14 and say, sickly people, maybe people who are going to be healed by the priest there, or something?
Perhaps. We won't know more until we go there. I have to permission, so we just have to see the guard about a name and what they look like, and we're off.
Yes, let's do
Do you
that.
not wish to preach the gospel of the dawn, this church?
We may switch the religion of this church. We will see if the head priest is accommodating or if they must be removed, and a minister of the dawn will be placed in their place.
Indeed. Okay, let's
Because
You want to sub-
because this
You want-
priest seems very suspicious. I am suspecting he may belong to a dark god.
Those
There-
are
that-
some
that's a
quite
possibility.
some allegations.
But it is possible. I mean,
We will see. I'm not
I
jumping
saw
to any
that.
conclusions.
I saw that church when I came here, and it looked like very old, like barely functioning. So maybe there's something weird going on there. I would expect a active church with people who take care of it to be more.
Well, it's not
We
taking.
miss-
It's not sanctioned by the town, so they have no funding. So that does not say too much.
Still, it's weird for me.
right. Anyways, so you guys are the name of the priest that you got was Hungar, Hungar.
All right.
And of course, the information they have on him was that obviously that he preaches. Yes, that is correct. That he preaches at the church outside of town. Oddly enough, they don't have which deity he represents.
Did I get a appearance so I could just recognize him on sight?
Actually, they did. He is kind of a very thin gentleman. He wears very billowy robes.
What color?
Gray.
Was there a symbol?
No, there are no holy symbol that they wrote down.
Alright. So we head over there. And all the way there.
You all head to the church in the north?
Unless anyone disagrees.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think
Great.
So follow you. Arrow.
Oh, new place. I'm not here. I don't exist in this world.
Not yet. Hold on.
So yeah, we follow Sir 14 into the church.
We're missing our names now.
Fuck you guys. Come on.
No!
If you go to edit token, just double click on your token, advanced name, and click C.
We
Oh,
can't.
I'm sorry. I'm dumb.
Only
really
GMs
dumb.
can do that.
Yeah. No, just if you double click on it and click edit token, you should be able to edit your own. Right above
Yeah, but-
name, it should say show nameplate.
No, only yours would allow that.
Okay.
Hey, hi, Korax found it.
I don't know how I found it. I just double clicked the thing. I
There.
guess it worked.
Yay!
I
Okay,
did it. I did it for you
Arrows.
guys.
Enough to re-input
Yours.
my health. I'm 23 minus 4.
Right. So you guys
I'm back,
enter
guys,
the
sorry.
church.
I had my mic muted and I didn't realize it.
That's okay. You guys enter the church and you see a few peasants kind of chilling out in the pews there, and there's a priest up at the front there preaching about the Hungary, wearing very gray robes.
The hungry.
Can you say that again? I didn't quite catch it.
Yeah, sorry. There's a like I said, couple of peasants, right?
Yeah.
And
Filthy peasants.
and then the priest up at the front wearing gray robes preaching about the Hungary.
All right, I
The hunger.
will whisper to
I
people,
was hungry.
everyone's ears. Let us take a seat and listen to what he's preaching about for a moment.
If you could describe this place, would you define it as creepy?
Probably a little bit. I mean, these peasants are not very well taken care of.
I go.
Like sickly?
They're kind of pale. They're a little jittery.
I like this guy over here.
I go and sit down by the guy over right next to me, and I gesture for everyone to take a seat.
I just pull up right here.
Hey, I pull up 6-2 Arrow. Hey, Ren, get over here.
Yeah, and you guys should have full control over your tokens, obviously.
I just stay. I just stand. I don't sit, and stand by the seats.
Stand.
But I hear the priest all the same.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what he has to say.
Generally, and he's kind of rambling. He's definitely got a lot of religious fervor in what he believes in, and he believes that he's preaching about, taking care of hunger and helping out the hungry, and placating the Lord of Hunger.
Lord of Hunger.
The
Would
Lord
I-
of Hunger.
Would I recognize this? Is there anything I can use to try and see if I would?
Sure. Go ahead and spout lore.
All right.
First of all, I'll take a look at the peasants. I'll try to see how they look and what could have caused them to look like that. Basically, I'm just discerning realities to see
7.
to
Just
learn
barely made
something
it.
about them.
Sure, go ahead and do that.
Okay, I'll roll for discern realities.
Yeah, roll for the discern realities and the spout lore.
I just found this lore. I got a 7, so you will tell me something interesting.
Interesting. Okay, the Lord of Hunger never ever. His portfolio includes obviously the hungry and all monsters driven by hunger.
Is
Not really a priest usually worshipped in civilization, in civilized society.
Does this god have an alignment?
Not that you can recall. He was not in one of the. He's not a mainstream god.
Perhaps a heathen deity?
Yeah, or something that isn't really worshipped in civilized society that you are messed with. But like I said, something interesting. Oh shit! Not really civilized society. Governs the hungry and monsters driven by hunger.
By the way, J Sheets, I wanted to know exactly what we'll have to do to basically you say I can go on a quest.
Yes. You would just have to spend some time. Let's see here. Let me look at the exact move because it obviously says right there.
Spend some time through a prayer or ritual cleansing, and state what you want to have to do.
You would have to dedicate yourself to a mission through prayer and ritual cleansing.
Mm-hmm.
So probably, however the dawn would have you ritually cleanse yourself.
How long would that take? How long do you want that to take?
Just a bit of time. I mean, you could probably do it when you have some downtime during a short break.
Like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes?
Yeah, about 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
If you guys were to take a small break in between encounters, that kind of thing.
Alright.
It's pretty awesome.
Chips,
okay, so how long would
I rolled a 9 on my discern realities before we continue.
Yes.
It's there on the Roll20 chat.
Yeah, go ahead and, there we go. What should you be on the lookout for? These peasants are very enraptured by what the priest is saying. And, they definitely, you should be on the lookout for if they do anything.
Okay.
Alright.
So they may do anything. Does our presence seem to surprise them or upset them or something?
No, they're completely, they don't give a fuck.
Okay, I have a question. How
I'll
long?
just stay in guard.
Alright.
Okay.
How long does he preach on for, and would I be able to, say a prayer and ritually cleanse myself while I listen to his ceremony?
He just keeps going.
Okay,
he's not stopping.
So would I be able to do that while I'm listening to him?
Well, I mean, you could definitely. Tell me, how does the Dawn expect you to ritually cleanse yourself?
Well, I would make my holy symbol from my forehead across my chest and do some prayer.
Right, but I wouldn't say that's just prayer. That's not ritual cleansing. Like,
right.
To give a real life example,
like burning incense or something.
Like burning
that,
incense
water.
or a holy
Baptizing
bath.
yourself, yeah.
Okay, so what would make sense for
Even a candle or something like that.
a god who's basically of battle?
For God of battle, you
Just-
probably,
Justice in battle, justice in battle.
Maybe some sort of, oath and maybe some blood. I don't know.
Or maybe an act of strength or something like that.
Alright, we'll go
Maybe
with this.
something.
In order to ritually cleanse yourself or devote yourself to the quest you want to do, you need to pray in the sunlight.
At the beginning of the day, or
No,
at the dawn?
It used to be at the dawn specifically, but then the church kind of realized, well, that's a little restrictive. So it's just you need to pray in the sunlight. Pray in the sunlight and spill a little bit of your blood on the ground to mark the earth with your quest.
Alright. So I would get up tell the people listen to this and keep me informed if he says anything interesting. I'll be back in about 20 minutes.
I
Does
try
anyone
to
object?
think.
Does anyone?
No, that sounds good. As you do that, it reminds me that I'm trying to recall if I heard of the God of or the Lord of Hunger in any of my tales of Heroes Past or Legends of Heroes Past.
Nothing good.
Right.
I'll ask Arrow and ask him maybe if we could talk to the peasants, and they seem really concentrated, but we could ask them what is this about or something.
Well,
So basically,
I say, when you do you come up to me and say that, or
Basically,
or you just kind of say that from where you are?
no, I came out for the behind you,
Oh, okay.
and I said and as to your ear, maybe we should question these people. They seem really concentrated on the.
I say, I don't think
Sorry.
that's a good idea. In fact, I have a good feeling that this is exactly who we're looking for. But maybe we should step outside for a moment while the paladin cleanses himself.
Maybe you're right, though.
I kind of, well, I don't know. It's I kind of whisper that to Vayar too a little bit.
All right, so sir, you are standing.
Hakorax as well. I mean,
You are outside, correct?
I'll ask something to Hycorax.
I think Sir walked outside, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
I ask this to Hycorax. You're a druid, right? Does this place seem like strange to you in any way? Do you feel something like starving animals or dead soil or something around here?
Well,
Okay.
they seem transfixed on what's going on to a unnatural degree.
I'm asking more about the surroundings, like starving animals, corrupted soil, some sort of landmark that might show some sort of dark magic or something like that. Mostly about the surroundings, not inside the church.
And, J-Cheats, I sent you what I did.
Yes. Great.
I just need, the vows.
Yeah, I'll get back to that in a moment.
Well,
I'll send them.
now that I think about it, I have been out around the outskirts here. I might have picked something up.
The animals here feed very well. You got that from them, that they all can find food when they need it, but it isn't necessarily good food, if you catch my drift.
Roadkill?
No.
I don't understand.
Something like that. Think of it like this, like basically the animals are like, yeah, we can eat whatever we want, but they're a little unhinged about it.
Huh.
Like the food isn't really to their benefit.
Right, okay.
So do you share this with us, or?
Yeah, trying to think of how exactly I'd phrase it. There's definitely a sense of corruption. Things seem well, but it's obviously having some sort of odd effect.
Okay, can you pinpoint somewhere we could go and investigate, or this place really creeps me out, so maybe we should leave. I tap Arrow on the shoulder and make sure he and Bay are listening to what I just said.
Yeah, I I slowly get to my feet and kind of try to creep out.
And at this moment, the endless droning of the priest kind of peters out for a moment. He looks, he kind of squints towards the back and he says, "Friends, why leave? There's no reason to leave. We're all friends here. We all believe in helping the hungry, don't we?"
Yeah, I gotta go grab a snack. Sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it. We've got snacks here. Just wait till the service is over. And at this kind of like two more peasants kind of walk out of some alcoves in the back of the church.
Huh?
Would I be done and back in by now?
No, you're
shit.
still outside.
Okay.
I kind of stopped
okay.
right before I touched the door and just kind of turned around. I'm like, of course.
I mean, we definitely need some new blood here.
Alright.
Wait. No, go. Okay.
I asked him kind of sarcastically. So what are we? Oh, food. What are we going to have once the ceremony is over?
We are going to have the greatest meat of all.
And that would be?
Don't worry, it's a surprise.
I don't
God.
know.
Subtle!
Well, I ask, hi Corex, do you value your blood and meat and flesh?
Hi, Corax.
Hi Corex. Are you really
Don't
fond of your
let
blood?
anyone else take it.
Yeah, me neither. Let's just get in position before something bad starts.
I whisper to Varen, I whisper, hit him with a spell. I pull out my lute. And I start playing a battle theme.
Battlefield.
Alright,
The
I'll get up
king
from my
is in the
seat
final
and
round.
I'll go walk up to the priest. Like so.
Oh shit.
He's gonna kind of stop as soon as you guys start acting all weird, and he's like, really, you guys. I'm just trying to talk here. I'm just trying to preach about my God.
Yeah,
Yes.
we understand that, but
I
Uh,
facepalm. Okay.
look, like we're friends, right? That's what I say to the priest.
Sure.
Yeah,
This is not going to
we're
end well.
friends. So how about we become a little bit more friendly, if you know what I mean?
I cautiously
I don't think he knows what
walk
you mean.
towards the priest. Cautiously.
Look.
Like,
Alright, if you folks are really that worried about it, the meat for the food is right over there, and he points over to one of the doors at the back.
Right. At this point, I'm gonna cast a spell.
What spell is that?
Charm person.
Okay.
Bababooey.
Okay, so is this going off my intelligence?
It is. It's as per the cast a spell move. So roll your intelligence.
I make a little gesture with my hand so that Arrow stands up. So, because I sense something isn't right.
I'm playing this.
Well,
song.
we all sense something isn't right. Something bad is about to happen, so he should stand. So yeah, that's all.
Okay then. So you cast the shit out of that spell. That spell is successfully cast, and you do not forget the spell. You may cast it again later.
Awesome. So yeah, we're friends here, right? Isn't that right, Mr. Sorry, I'm
Hungar.
so forgetful these days. Hungar, yes.
Of course. What can I do for you, friend?
Well, I was wondering, my friend, about the delicious feast later. I hate to spoil the surprise, but me and my comrades we're so hungry to enjoy this great feast for the Lord of Hunger.
Certainly. What?
We just wish to learn of the what the food is. We're just so hungry and interested.
Hungry.
Of
I
course.
put my hand over the big chair. Just that.
Of course. I mean, like I said before, just go and check in that room. I'm sure you'll be adequately. Well, here, send your friends over there to check out the room. You'll all be adequately surprised. You can stay here with me though.
Okay, hey guys, it's fine. Why don't you come check out the room? I'm just gonna be here with my good pal Hunger.
I
I'm
stand
really
up and
tired.
walk over to VR.
Right. Oh, at this point, sir, you can go ahead and come back into the church.
I'll come in. I guess I'll spot the peasant to my side, and I'll look at him oddly.
Yeah, he's kind of eyeing you.
Does he just stay right beside me, or does he back off or
He's
anything?
standing there. He doesn't move.
I'll run and pat him on the shoulder and keep going forward, looking where everyone's going.
Kind of recoils a bit, but doesn't stop you. And Hungar says, "Come on, friends, don't be like this. Just go check out the room."
What are we checking out this room for?
Because it might
What
have
has-
something we want to see.
What has
Just-
occurred here while I was
just-
gone?
Just roll with it. We might find out soon.
Just
I say
roll
really,
with it?
really tense. Yes. Just wait and we'll know what to do.
I'll go to the priest, look at him with my gaze that pierces any lie, and to ask him, "What's in this room?
It is the feast. I told you.
And what is the feast?"
It's food.
Well, what's the food made out of? What kind of food shall we expect?
You should expect the best type of meat you will ever eat in your entire life.
What animal is this meat from?
I'd say it
J
is
Sheets.
long
Is
pork.
it just me, or is J Sheets coming out really staticky? Anyone else?
Of course, it's circuitous. Hyperax just wants to open this door and
Okay.
It's really this connection's really bad.
prove the
Hold
situation.
on one moment.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Do you want me to host the call?
Oh, so I'm not the only one.